Well, Winterfest started as there was a restaurant called the Circle Inn, which is where the MCM Community Trailer Park, kind of by, well, I
Yep.
think it's a Marathon now. It
Yeah, I know
used to
what
be the Citgo gas
Mhm.
station. There was a restaurant there, and one of the owners, or the owners, went to, I want to say it was Houghton Lake Winterfest. And we're talking late
Yeah.
1970s.
Okay.
I was like, why don't we do this at Gun Lake? And so she got, at the time, my dad had a business in Grand Rapids that he was moving out to Gun Lake.
Okay.
And so she's like, why don't we do this here? And my grandparents had a trailer park kind of resort thing on the lake. And so they're like, yeah, let's do it. So like the first time it was just people driving snowmobiles around and like making chili and shoveling ice
Yeah.
rinks. And it was just, all right, we don't know what it is. And so it just kind of started as a local business wanted to have a Winterfest.
Yeah.
And it's had ebbs and flows. It goes up and
How
down.
long has it been going for?
I'll say late 70s.
Because it feels like the past several years it's really started to get a lot bigger. Is that
Well, and that's, yeah, we've really kind of from what I understand, it kind of went down for a while, kind of disappeared for a bit, then was brought back. And when it came back, the business association is kind of the official like entity that runs it.
Okay.
Just because you need someone to write checks and have a bank account. So someone, something has to do that. So the business association took that over.
And now you guys are running with it.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. How many people came last year?
That's always the question. Because one thing, my wife Stacy and I, so we're the two co-chairs.
Okay.
She's very much an operations person, but a behind the scenes person.
Yeah.
But we were just trying to figure out, when you do anything, what's the focus, what's the goal, what's the mission?
Yeah.
So we sat down and and it's a long way to get to your answer, but we have 3 goals with it. We want a low cost, family friendly event, which, free is ideal. And then we want to raise money, or we want to raise awareness, bring business to the local businesses in the off season, and we want to raise money for a local charity.
Whose idea was the polar plunge? Was that your idea? Or
That's been around probably since the beginning.
Okay.
And that is like one of our bigger things.
What day of the week is the polar plunge?
That'll be Saturday the 21st.
Is that like the main event? Is that like
kinda? It's it's kind of the grand finale.
Gotcha.
Because one point when Stacy and I took over, like, hey, why don't we make it earlier? So it's warmer out or whatever. And the people who'd been around longer, like, no, this needs to be, because once everybody gets wet, they leave.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
How many people jump in the water?
Last year, 84 people. Yes.
So do you have to like cut the ice open and then like keep it unfrozen, or?
Yes. So it depends. So we've moved it around a few times. One of the things I love about Winterfest is it is always kind of what works best every year kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it had been at the state park, which is Yankee Springs Township. So kind of their EMS fire department handle all the logistics. Now we're at the county park, which is in Allegan County. So Wayland does all that.
Oh, cool.
So last year, I've got a video on my phone, but they came out and they'll cut the big hole like Friday. I guess what they do is they just push the ice down and like slide it under.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then they mark it off so nobody like stumbles into it. And then the next day they maintain it. And then when they're done, they just bring that hunk of ice back up.
Well, it's supposed to be warm the next week or so we'll see. When does it start? When does Winterfest start?
So it depends. We've made it a season, so it started on paper. It started the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So that's where we try to, number 2 is try to bring business to the area during the off season.
Yeah.
So we invite all the businesses, and a lot of the restaurants are kind of the face of the area for businesses. Sure. They'll come up with their own events throughout the time. So actual Winterfest day, like the main event day, that'll be 11 to 3 or 4, depending on how you look at it, at the county park on Saturday the 21st.
Yeah, cool. So last year you guys did it. The past several years you've done it. Anything new this year? Is that pretty much the same?
We've changed a few things around. I'm trying to think. On the main stage, we're working with Lynch's Tire and Auto has really helped us with this. they're good friends with the Click Flip liquidation people, and they've got all these Amazon return boxes that you don't know what's in them.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do kind of a let's make a deal with those. Like, you know, do you want this mug or do you want it in box number 2?
Yeah.
And then we'll open up box number 2, and they'll be,
cool.
oh, you get I don't know, like a Cabbage Patch. You know, I have no idea what you're gonna get.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, so that's a new one this year. We're C's is sponsoring the pizza eating contest.
Okay.
One thing, it's not an official Winterfest thing, but our main sponsor, Bay Point, is bringing back the beer tent.
Oh,
so
cool, nice.
when we moved it from the state park to the county park, we're no longer able to get a liquor license to have the beer tent.
Yeah.
And that bummed us out, but it also gave us the opportunity to get the trolleys so people could get out and support the businesses.
Sure.
You know, again, keep an eye on those things.
Yeah.
And then the Bay Point said, hey, do you mind if we do a beer tent this year? We're like, no, that would be awesome. Yeah, we'll promote that. You guys are awesome.
So they're going to do it out there
at their pavilion. So
cool.
When you go to Gun Lake Live, you know that little thing right on the water there? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to have some bonfires. I think they got some solo stoves and some bonfires going, and s'mores for the kids. And
it's awesome.
Yeah. You're going to have a DJ going.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Who's the event geared to when you guys are thinking about different things? Is this for families, for people around Gun Lake? Is it for...
we gear it towards families. When we think of the main stage, we're going to do some Price is Right games. We'll have a pizza eating contest.
Let's stop on that for a second. You said that a second ago. So pizza eating contest.
Yeah.
Did you do this last year? Or is that...
Yes. C's Pizza sponsors that.
Well, what was the winning number? How many people?
I think we had 5 people enter. Okay. It was a little early in the day, so I had to enter, which I'm not the ringer by any means. I'm just the filler, I guess. But it's delicious pizza.
Yeah.
But I want to say someone ate the whole pizza, and it was around 10 minutes.
Okay.
I forget the exact number now. And then, Sandbar had a hot wings contest. Oh my gosh, these poor people! Like just smelling the hot wings was enough for me to. And
that's all on the main stage. So
that's all on the
everybody's watching this.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And then Werner's Chugging doesn't really have a sponsor, but that's one that I came up with. So I guess you can sponsor.
Yeah.
So you get a 1-liter bottle of Werner's, and the first one to finish it.
To chug it?
Yes.
Is this also a belching competition?
Yeah. Well, yeah. One of the guys, it was, I'll say it was like a 15, 16, never had Werner's, and he's like, oh, I can drink quite.
Yeah.
he didn't hold it down.
No.
We had a bucket for him. So, but it was, it's just kind of a fun, we're always trying to figure out new things to do up there.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We'll have, Russo's did a singing competition. So the top 3 singers from a karaoke competition.
Oh, cool.
Top 3 singers from that'll sing on stage.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So it's a very it's all obviously promoting, but it's also promoting the best of the best, the pizza. You're not just getting people who are advertising. You're getting dinner and a show, right?
Yeah,
there's fun things.
Oh yeah. We try to keep it very engaging. We'll have a warming tent. In the warming tent, we've got some vendors, which those tend to be more local people. I think we've got some people that crochet and things like that doing stuff. We've got a kids booth inside that Lynch's Tire and Auto are doing. And it's last year they had the face painter, and they have, they really knock it out of the park with that. So if anyone has kids, come on down, and
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's super cool. So it starts what time on Saturday?
11 a.m. We'll have the Gun Lake Tribe does the opening ceremonies every year for us.
Oh wow,
so it's really cool. They
like a traditional ceremony.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's they drums and the stuff.
Oh,
it's
cool.
Really cool. Yeah. We're very fortunate to have that.
And then what time at night? So the polar plunge is what time then?
That's kind of a 3 to 4.
Okay.
And then after that, Sandbar's got a chili cook-off. That's the judging. So if anyone wants to eat some chili and see who made it the best, they can go there from 4 to 6. And we've got the trolleys going till 6. From about 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. We've got the trolleys going. Or it might 5:30. I'm sorry, 5:30 p.m.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
It sounds like a lot of food. Too, which is a good.
Yes. Oh, it's a lot of fun. And one thing that we don't have a lot of is parking at the main area.
Yeah.
So we always ask people to either park at Gun Lake Community Church, or the Bay Point, and then we have shuttles that are
cool.
Shuttles and trolleys that'll be zipping around the whole side.
Well, it sounds fun. I think people need something like that this winter. It's been a long, it's been a long winter.
Yes.
And I think being able to have something that's fun, even though it's cold, there's still, fun to be had, and you guys are doing that. So
exactly.
Thanks for putting it on, Brad. This
yeah, we love it. Yeah.
So appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, thank you.